Hi, I'm Sherry here at the Little Beading Closet. I'm dubbing this beaded necklace the Coronation color. Rich with sparkle, I can't help but feel royal vibes when I put it on, and I hope it makes you feel like a princess too. So let's check out the supplies you need and start making your very own with this tutorial. Size 15 seed beads, size 11 seed beads, and these crystal cylinders. And check out the description box below my video for a link where you can find these awesome crystals and brands and colors of exactly which seed beads I'm using. You're also going to need a clasp, and if you want to use a pair of wire guards, you can do that. Slip this out. And this is a very secure clasp to use. Pinch it together and slip it back in. When working with lighter colored crystals, keep in mind that you might see your thread inside. I would suggest using a crystal fire line for this project with a size 12 beading needle. For the tutorial, I'll be using wildfire and green to match my crystals, and we can see what we're doing. Begin with as much thread as you're comfortable working with, because you will need to add thread later in the project. We'll start off using our size 11 seed beads and crystals, picking up 111 and a crystal, and repeat that 3 times. Bring that down near the end of your thread, and just a little bit of tail to tie a knot. Needle back through all your beads 1 time. And then through the very first seed bead. Picking up 2 more seed beads and needle back through the seed bead that your thread is exiting. Come through your next crystal. Into your next seed bead. Picking up 2 more seed beads and coming back through the other side of it. Needle through the next crystal and your next seed bead. Picking up 2 more seed beads and coming back through your seed bead and back up the next crystal. At this point, you'll have your tail and your working thread next to each other. Just go ahead and tie some knot right here. I still have my tail right there. I'm just going to leave it on to hang on to everything for a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and come through my seed bead, through the crystal, and then I'm going to do a 5 count without any beads. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we're going to pick up 1 crystal, 111, 1 crystal, 111, and 1 more crystal. And come back through the same 11 that our thread is exiting. Come through the crystal. plus 1 seed bead. Picking up 2 more 11s, needle back into the other side of the seed bead that you're exiting. Through the next crystal, and the next seed bead. Picking up 2 more size 11s and coming back through the other side of the size 11 that we're exiting. Coming up the crystal, through the 11, and then coming back through this crystal. Again, when I get to this point, I'm going to do a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 crystal, 1 11, 1 crystal, 1 11, and 1 more crystal. Coming back through the size 11 that our thread is exiting. And then needling through our crystal. Coming through the seed bead. Picking up 2 more 11s. Coming back through the seed bead. Through the next crystal. Through the seed bead. 2 more 11s. Back through your seed bead. Through your crystal. Through the seed bead. Through your crystal. And then again, do the 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue repeating the pattern until you have a necklace length. As I work on the length, I'll periodically put it up around my neck just to check and see if it's falling like I'd like. After you've been working on the length of your necklace and have it where you want, we're going to start working with our size 15 seed beads. Exiting here, we're going to come up through this one now and picking up 6 of the size 15 seed beads. Needle into the point of this section right here. Six more into the next one. Repeat that for the entire length. And as you add your 15s along the edge, it does start to hold its shape more than without. I'm adding the last 6 size 15 seed beads coming into the end. From this point, the only thing left to do will be attach the clasp. Go ahead and needle into your wire guard. Then attach one end of your clasp and needle back through the other side of your wire guard. I'm going to needle into my size 11 seed bead here between the crystals. And let my wire guard sit around the size 11 here. And retrace this, coming through the 11 and wire guard, through the clasp, and back into the wire guard. This time I'm going to needle through this middle size 11, and then coming into the 11s and 15s here along the edge. Retrace your seed beads until you come down here to the other end and attach the other end of your clasp. I hope you enjoyed this special necklace tutorial, and as always, have a beautiful day.